Duty manager attached to the operations department, Mona Vivek Charles, is making a request to kite flyers to refrain from flying kites within 10 miles of both the Maurice Bishop International Airport and the Lauriston Airport in Carriacou. She said there are numerous challenges with kite flying in the areas which can affect aircraft navigation and operations.
But once operating around the airport, you find that the operators or the pilots of aircraft, they are into the critical phase of flight, which is landing and takeoff, because the aircraft at that time is either descending or climbing. Now, kite flying in that area will affect that phase of flight. Now, also in that phase of flight, the pilot is very well concentrated on what is happening. He needs to place all his attention there. Kite flying is a distraction.
Kites being flown around the airports can pose a serious threat to the aircrafts and the lives of citizens. She explained what exactly can occur to incoming and outgoing aircrafts.
Once we have kites in the vicinity, and when I speak of the vicinity of the airport, I'm extending it to as much as 10 miles. The cord, or what we refer to as the kite thread, it can get snagged into propellers. It can be ingested by aircraft engines, causing engine failure, damages to aircraft, as well as fatalities. While we understand that kite flying is fascinating, it's a sport, it's a family event, we understand all that, but flying a kite around an airport is challenging, can cause fatalities.
Vivek Charles said kites have already been found on the airport's grounds. Citizens of Grenada are urged to adhere to the request and avoid flying kites in and around areas where aircrafts could be descending and climbing.
Avoid flying kites in the areas immediately around the airport. Also, we do not want to leave out Lauriston, Carriacou. We are making that same request for Lauriston. The entire Grenadians area, and that includes Golf Course, Mount Hartman, Fort Judy also. We're speaking Fort Judy, Golf Course, True Blue, as far as St. Paul's, to avoid flying kites in those areas.
Shalona Charles, GBN News.